It's week 3 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Chiefs, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend 2 plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous, and it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Third down, 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. He had a couple of interceptions, and those are obviously concerning, but it's a little bit easier to live with the picks when you can get that sort of production out of your passing game. Look for him to keep slinging the rock all over the field, cut down on the turnovers. If he can do that, he expects to lead his team to another victory in this one.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Wilson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a toss play, running left. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Third and long. It's Wilson. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10.
Yo.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Go. Hey, middle.
Jackson looking to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's down the field for Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
DC, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's Barkley. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Jackson now. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. 13. Hey.
Throwing Jackson. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. In the pistol, Jackson ready. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Hey, already.
They bring Chase in motion.
Yo. You change it. Report. Sit up.
Second down, Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. 41 yards. Line now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. 3rd and long. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, hey.
Jackson now on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning it.
That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Chiefs get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Third and 6.
Middle. Hey, report. Hey.
Here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he looks to be... They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive battle. The defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Second down and 8. Now Russ. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's going to run it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Third down, here's Wilson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get... by the defense with 1:56 to go. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm.
This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st down, Wilson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.